It's so funny. I thought it would feel like different, but it's the same sort of nerves and energy that it always is, and that's what's so exciting about being here. You make a movie in a bubble, and then you sort of give it to the world, and Sundance audiences are so incredible. So it's just great to be back, but it's also just as nerve-wracking as it was the first two times.
It's about two people who meet and fall for each other, but it's very complicated because they're different ages and they have very different experiences. And Guy's character is a married man, and we have a friendship. So it's about a young woman who comes into a family, about the complications of those relationships as these two people are falling for each other who shouldn't really be falling in love.
Yeah, we're a married couple who used to live in the city, and obviously led a very particular life when we were in the city. And at a certain point, in knowing we were going to have a child, we sort of moved to a more secure sort of environment, I suppose.
More static environment.
Yeah, financially sort of safer and this, that, and the other, which has always, I guess, felt fine and great, and we love each other and this, that, and the other. But then something occurs in the film that actually sort of wakes up some of that stuff that we perhaps realise wasn't resolved, or so it's sort of it just brings back some of the youth, I suppose, and you kind of start questioning whether or not you really finished that life that you had, or whether you want to go back to some of that life.
But this film was unusual too because there was so much creativity, or the process was handed over to us from the beginning, even before we met. Guy and I had never met, but Drake shared our emails, and emails started like, "Oh, dear Mr. Pierce, I'm so excited to be working with you." And by the third email, it was like, "Dear hubby, dear wife."
That's right.
So we're building this background of who these characters are, and Drake was like, "Yeah, that's great. Whatever you want to make up, or how they met, or who they are." So it was
Just get to know
really
each other,
free.
just really
Yeah.
become familiar with each other. Yeah.
I play the daughter of Guy and Amy in the film, as you said. And her name's Lauren, and we are sort of this perfect little American family until Felicity comes in and sort of exposes some of the cracks in our life and the effect our friendship has, and the effect she has on my life in the two most predominant male relationships in my life, my father and my boyfriend.
I mean, obviously our process was very different because it's all improvised, which Amy and I were both a little nervous about in the beginning because it was quite foreign to the pair of us. Although you seem to sort of take it on beautifully.
But Drake is so wildly supportive that after a while, everything is amazing. He has so much love and support that we would turn to each other and be like, "Really?"
Yeah.
We would check in
Is
is that okay? But he's
Absolutely. He really is encouraging, and he if something's not working, he'll come in straight away and just say, no, it's not working. Let's go head in this direction. So he's really inspiring.
Yeah, I think we always just have a really interesting time on set, and it felt very different. It was a completely different beast on Breathe In, but it's fun, but it also feels like it's creative at the same time.